Hey YouTube, this is Dwayne here. Wanted to come online here and show you a little something that came in the mail. So a couple days ago I placed an order for a KJV Cambridge Clarion Bible. So if this isn't what's in the package, I'm going to be really disappointed. So I haven't opened it yet and decided to wait. That's right, I decided to wait to open my KJV Clarion to do so with you. So let's do this. You see it comes in a big yellow bag from Amazon. Of course you already know that. Alright, here we go. So it is a KJV Clarion Reference Edition. The box there. Let's take a look underneath here. KJV single column. Let's see if we can get a little closer there. Paragraph format, black letter text, side column references. Now there's a really cool thing about the side column references for this one that I really liked, which is why I wanted this one specifically. Ultra thin smooth paper. I think it's a 28, but I'm not sure. We can look into that afterwards. Art gilt, map sections, 2 ribbon markers, sewn binding, goatskin leather cover, and this is edge lined, so this will last hopefully forever. So here it is, clamshell box. Let's see what's inside. And there it is. There she is. That's small. I thought it would be a little bigger than that. These are really tiny. Look at that. Let me see if I got one I can do a quick compare with. So here's the box for the, this is the box for the Pit Minion. Let's take a look and compare it with the box here. This box is empty. I will get the Pit Minion in just a second and we'll do a quick comparison. But you can see they are pretty close to being the same size as far as height and length and width. It's definitely a bit thicker just by looking at it. Again, I'll go get that so we can run a quick comparison. In fact, let me do that now. Okay, so I'm back. The battery just about died there, so we had to replace that real quick. So again, here's the here it is, the King James version Clarion. So front cover, totally blank. You can see some nifty little markings on there, and that's the kind of stuff you're going to get when you purchase a goatskin covered Bible. So they're not all the same. There will be imperfections. I'm assuming these are where maybe there was some scarring or something in the goat that this hide had belonged to. But either way, let's bring in the Pit Minion here. Now this is a new King James. I had purchased this for my wife as a gift. So again, footprint. I mean, the Clarion and the Pit Minion are essentially like the same size as far as height and width. Now where they differ a bit is in the thickness. So you can see that the Clarion on the left here is about 2.5 times thicker than that Pit Minion. But again, very, very portable. Let's open it up, or look at the spine anyway. Holy Bible, King James Version, little Cambridge insignia. Apparently they have the legal right in the UK to print KJV Bibles, exclusively Cambridge does. So anyway, let's open her up. So this is really soft. I mean, it is I'd say not quite as soft as that Premier Nelson that everyone's been talking about, but it's quite nice. Lined with I don't know if that's leather. That seems to be something synthetic in there. Either way, take a look at its edge lining there. You can see that in the light. So the edge lined Bibles are a lot more robust than the paste down. So these will not tear out. These will not separate the block from the cover, which tends to happen with the paste down versions. Open presentation page, nothing written on there, so you can do what you want with it. Cover page, and a little bit of contents here, and then what should be distributed with most King James Bible is this introduction. So it's worth a read. It just gives you a little bit of thought in the mind of the translators who had put the KJV together back in the 1600s. So it's a fair read, but a worthwhile read. Lots of history in there. Good that they provided that. And then into the text we go. So single column format. I really like the single column over the double column format. You can see it's a bit wider. I would think that it would be, for me anyway, I prefer to be just a little bit more narrower, but still this looks great. It looks to be super readable. I'm going to use it over the next little bit and probably come back with a more in-depth review. But just looking, at the text here. The references on the side. This is why I like the Clarion when I was looking into the different editions here, and that's quite simply because the references are right beside the verses that they're attached to, or close by. So you don't have to really go searching, is it up here or is it down here? In the double columns, the center reference, if it's on the right side, they start at the bottom, and if it's on the left side, they start at the top, and you have to search. This is just so much easier. So references are all there. I'm just going to flip over. Ribbons, yeah, it's a ribbon. They are what they are. Let's take a quick look. Very nice though. And it's got a little dictionary or something in the back here. Let's flip over a couple pages. Yeah, it's not a red letter edition. So the words of Christ are not in red in this specific edition of the KJV. But it just looks to be so readable. Yeah, there it is, a reader's companion. Yeah, so it gives you some definitions of some words which are harder to understand. There's a couple names in there and things of that nature. Probably helpful for those who aren't used to the old KJV language. Again, it's probably tougher for people who come to English as a second language, but people who natively speak English will probably be able to pick up some excuse me, and read some of this with relative ease. I mean, obviously there's some different idioms and things like that, but you should be able to, with average intellect, understand a good portion of what's in here. And of course, very end, there's a set of maps. Here we are. Now they seem to be on just regular paper, a little bit thicker than the rest of the Bible, but quite nice. Type's a bit small, but it's to be expected. Number of different maps there. And then some cardstock at the back here. Again, you can see it's edged line in the back. And that's it. Anyway, impressive little book. Again, I haven't had a chance to really read through it or anything. I just opened it here with you. So I will take it back and spend some time in it and then let you know how it goes. And that's it. KJV Clarion.